How's it going, guys? That Texan Collector here. Today we're going to be looking at a very nice Lakewood HV12 12-inch high velocity fan. I picked this up yesterday from Facebook Marketplace for about $20, and this thing is absolutely pristine. It is in very nice shape. It is from 1983, going off the code on the motor. And the only issue it really has is this small dent on the handle, which I can easily pull out and fix, but it didn't even need to be cleaned. It didn't even need oil. This thing is just perfect. It even still has the rubber feet on the stand, or the cradle, I guess you could say. This thing is very nice. It runs very well as well. I believe this is, on terms of the old Lakewood HV fans, I think this is the oldest, or the small, not the oldest, I think this is the smallest size for the old ones. I knew they had a HV12, like here, they had a HV14, an HV18, which is probably the most popular one, and I think an HV20, I'm not sure, I think it was just the three sizes for the old Blue Blade, older style ones. But then later on, like in the 90s and 2000s, I think they had a 20-inch one. They had a 4-inch one, I think, and then a 9-inch one, which are just the basic copycat, honestly kind of cheap HV fans that everyone rebrands. But the paint on the blades is in very, very nice shape. The blade bushing is in perfect shape as well. Show you the back. The motor is absolutely perfect. Bright, shiny copper windings. And has a nice motor whine when it runs also. There's a control. This is your typical Lakewood plastic knob that they use on all their switches and all their fans in this era. Fan is 3-speed, has a nice grounded cord, which is really nice, especially for a fan of this size. Here's the model tag right there, HV12. And here's the motor stamp. All the connection diagram, the oil ports, which is so nice. And then it's hard to see because it's kind of under the frame, but right there is the motor date code I went off of, which is cool. I didn't realize Lakewood ran this style, especially with this badge, into the 80s. I thought this was mainly a 70s thing. Now, I originally thought this was 70s when I first got it, or when I first saw it in the listing, but all the tightening knobs are still there in a nice shape. Dude, it's just overall very, very nice shape. I can't say that enough. But enough yapping. I'll start it up on low. Nice quiet low for a HV fan. I could sweep with this on low. There's a nice motor whine on low also. Take it up to medium. Medium is like high on other fans. It is really powerful. And high. absolute powerhouse on high. And off. Pretty good spin down for a 12-inch fan. I mean, it could probably be better, but I have no need to oil it. I bet if I just sat there and ran it for a few hours, it would probably get better, because I guarantee this thing has been sitting for a long time, especially since there is a minor bit of dust on the top of the motor, like it has been sitting. But I think these use the same motor as the Lakewood box fans, like the 12-inch and 14-inch box fans, but it really looks like it. But how powerful these are, this seems like this thing is more powerful than my my 60s Windsor Lakewood box fan with the exact same blade and same motor. But in West 8, this is a slight variation of that motor, and they just had different windings or different internals. But it is absolutely a powerhouse, especially on high and medium. So this thing is going to be pretty nice in the summer. But I can probably get that dent out. I really need to. It's like it landed on the handle or something, but let's see if I can get it start up for you. Startup sound. Or maybe on low. Wait for the blades to stop. Huh. I wonder if those bearings are starting to get play in them, because it seems like, yeah, the spin down gets shorter when it's angled up, which is pretty typical of sleeve bearing motors. Let's try low speed now. Yeah, it's probably barely legible on camera, but that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.